Hello and welcome. Today we're taking a look at some of the more obscure levels settings in some kind of mini-series. There will be more videos like this, and we will check the stuff that is less documented, more like less known about levels, maybe some nice tricks and stuff. So let's start with the token height, because it might be very confusing at first glance. The token height, also called the loss height, which is the line of sight height. This is called like this because it's not how tall the token is. It kind of is, but it's where the eyes are, but it's basically how tall it is actually. So it's kind of a mix of the two. But we have this number that we can configure like in many different places. So we will check out how this works. All this starts in the settings. So first we will check how the number is generated, and then we will see what it does. Let's see. So we have two options in the settings for the token height, which is default token height and automatic token height. So default token height does something only if automatic is disabled. What does this do? As you saw before, you can set the token height on each token manually by just having a number in here. If this number is anything but 0, this number that you typed will be used. In the situation that this is 0, it will use this number if the automatic is disabled, or if the automatic is enabled, it will use like an automatic calculation. And we will check out how this works. So let's do some testing. Let's disable the automatic. Let's leave it. This is the default 6. Save. This token has nothing in it. So we can check if we open the console. If you type underscore token, which is your selected token, dot loss height, it will tell us this is 6. And this is 6 for any token. So if I select this guy that's bigger, still it's 5 because probably I've set it to 5 because the manual settings took over. But if I set it to 0, and now it's 6, right? So this will basically, anything that doesn't have a manual setting will be set to this flat value. And as you saw, if I put any number in this, it will use this number. So if we go back, now it's 50, right? And this takes account elevation as well. So now we are at 0, but if I go at 10, if I actually go at 10, and I type this again, it's now 10 plus 50, right? And let's go back to 0. Now what happens if I go automatic? Let's go automatic. So I go automatic, I go to this token, I check the number, and still 50, because we have a manual setting. So let's remove this, and the automatic will kick in. And now it's 10. How is this calculated? Where does this 10 come from? Basically, it will take the size of your grid. So if I take my ruler, each square on my grid is 5. So this token is 10 by 10. So it will take the biggest of the sides. So if it's a 3 by 3, it will be 5 multiplied by 3. So let's change this token to a 3 by 3. You will see that now, if I check this again, bam, 15. And it will also be affected by the scale. So this 15 will be multiplied by the scale. So if I say 2, it's going to become, guess what? 30. So basically, this is how it's calculated. It's based on the grid size and then the various sizes set on the token. And this is basically where the token will see from. So if I have this wall is 4. Now my token cannot see above this wall. But if I set its height like 7, now I can see over the wall. So pretty simple. I hope this video helped you. This is how the loss is calculated, and see you next time.